Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Baltimore. Trey Tucker to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Option give here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Handoff now from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, and they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
He's on the move. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Benson now from the gun. Jukes out a 1-stop. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Dump Cloth caught by his back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. First down throw for Jackson. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They motion Dotson over left. Now Jackson off the play action. Bateman hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw is there, Trey McBride. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. And he can't take it all the way home, but it's on the doorstep, baby. That return goes out at the 7th.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing them to dish it before he was ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Now they send their back in motion right. On the move, headed right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he takes the return out of bounds. And he steps out of the end zone, so they'll get it at the 30 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A give left side to Benson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And they're going to be he's stuck with a 4th and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He completes it in traffic. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motion man sent left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Taking a deep shot here. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Lamar now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Throw on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Working quickly here. They run once more with Lloyd. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
brings up 3rd and 10.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Could go, but it's just too short. It hits the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Benson once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's Benson on the give. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Brian Branch has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. On 1st down, Jackson finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. It forces the incompletion. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just